Ven, esta es una nota de voz de Gigi Bunchen, yo decía Gigi Bunchen, pero lo vamos a cambiar para Giselle Bunchen. Bueno, vamos a contestarle, vamos a contarle a Gigi y a las mujeres y a las personas de todo el mundo lo que significa la igualdad, ¿no? La igualdad de todo, ¿no? En todos los aspectos de la vida. Entonces, vamos a hablarle desde ahí cuando en 1982, y acá está Gustavo. El del medio soy yo, el del medio. ¿Ves, Gigi? Ese soy yo. Bueno, te contesto, Gigi, mirá. Empezamos a contestarte, mirá. Vos dijiste que cuando fuiste a Londres a los 17 años sabías inglés. Yo a los 49 no sé inglés. Dice,
just yesterday I was talking about the giving away of Washington with politicians and artists and celebrities from all over the world. Washington likes to show how it uses its political influence and economic ties with these politicians and personalities. So today, as an example, it's very appropriate that you see us both work with former model Giselle Bunchen.
Just yesterday I was talking about the giveaways of Washington with politicians and artists and celebrities from all over the world. Washington likes to show how it uses its political influences and economic ties with these politicians and personalities. So today as an example it is very appropriate that you see us both work with former model Giselle Bunchen.
then, as a cessation of his career, she asked he stepped in the lights too. He showed up the red carpet she shared with his ex-partner Leonardo DiCaprio, and then his participation in the movie The Devil Wearing of Prada with Meryl Streep, Emily Blunt, and Anne Hathaway. He also tells that he lives in Boston and is obviously married to the American football player Tom Brady.
Then as a succession of his career shows us his steps in life too. He shows us the red carpet she shared with his ex-partner Leonardo DiCaprio and then his participation in the movie The Devil Wearing on Prada with Meryl Streep, Emily Blunt and Anne Hathaway. He also tells us that he lives in Boston and is obviously married to the American football player Tom Brady.
What Giselle and Bob and the C.I.A. or Washington do not say is the obvious mistreatment, abuse, and torture of my personality, covered or discovered. When she laughs, she is saying that she is laughing at things transmitted by government intelligence agency. That is to say, with his laughter, he wants to give credibility to the influence and information trafficking that Washington does every day to undermine my personality and animation, and also as to my annihilation. But I asked Giselle what she's laughing about because that is what they are going to ask her in an international court when in a United States Federal Court. When I cannot prove or attach material proof of the information that Washington uses every day to remove me from its inventory, that is going to be the problem for the Brady Bunchen family.
What Giselle and Vogue and C.I.A. or Washington do not say is the obvious mistreatment of my personality, covered or discovered. When she laughs, she is saying that she is laughing at things transmitted by government intelligence agencies. That is to say, with her laughter, she wants to give credibility to the influence and information trafficking that Washington does every day too. Undermine my personality and animation and also as an end to my annihilation. But I asked Giselle what she is laughing about because that is what they are going to ask her in an international court or in a United States federal court, when Giselle cannot prove or attach material proof of the information that Washington uses every day to remove me from its inventory. That is going to be the problem for the Brady Bunchen family.
We also tell Giselle and Bob that this video is valuable proof because it includes Leonardo DiCaprio, who made the movie The Wolf of Wall Street together with Oliver Stone, and obviously contains a script based on forced and permanent extortion by the C.I.A, and that the film in the court is going to be a fundamental test, especially of the sexual ascent with Margot Robbie.
We also tell Giselle and Vogue that this video is valuable proof because it includes Leonardo DiCaprio, who made the movie The Wolf of Wall Street together with Oliver Stone and obviously contains a script based on false and permanent extortion by the C.I.A. And that the film in a court is going to be a fundamental test, especially of the sexual scenes with Margot Robbie.
Goes through her entire modeling career and end with her marriage to Tom Brady. I tell you that Giselle was born under the sign of Cancer as the wife of my cousin Leonardo Torres. The family of my cousin brother used by the S.I.A since 2010 year as previous extortion and currently continuing. They are legally notified as a lawsuit in the Court of Reference of Comodoro Py in the city of Buenos Aires since mid-2013 year.
Goes through her entire modeling career and ends with her marriage to Tom Brady. I tell you that Giselle was born under the sign of Cancer as the wife of my cousin Leonardo Torres, the family of my cousin brother used by the C.I.A since 2010 as previous extortion and currently continues. They are legally notified as a lawsuit in the Court of Reference of Comodo Py in the city of Buenos Aires since mid-2013.
Giselle, this is a war, just like COVID and the invasion of Ukraine by Putin. I ask you, you are sure that the C.I.A did not work to start the conflict in Ukraine? Remember the interference of Trump with Putin and also the result in Europe with the Brexit? Well, I tell you, Giselle, that like every war, you have died from now. So tell your friends, fake or stupid model like you, that I am going to end everyone in their lack of honesty and intelligence. Good luck, goodbye, see you in some or various courts of justice. I am Gus, for friend. Gustavo para los amigos, Gus.
Giselle, this is a war, just like COVID and the invasion of Ukraine by Putin. I ask you, you are sure that the C.I.A did not work to start the conflict in Ukraine? Remember the interference of Trump with Putin and also the result in Europe with the Brexit? Well, I tell you, Giselle, that like every war, you have died from now, so tell your friends fake or stupid models like you, yeah. I am going to end everyone in their lack of honesty and intelligence. With love, goodbye, see you in some or various courts of justice. I'm Gus for friends.
Another fact is that he lives in Boston, where it is also the headquarters of the Patriots team where Tom Brady played. I tell you both that the case is like the movie File and referred to Boston from his whole life, and that harassment and extortion on a case of pedophilia invented by the C.I.A, the Argentine Government, and the media reaction and omission have not lived since 2010 years, and in addition to counting as the family of my cousin Leonardo, video and legal notification to my paternal and Rosalami, and about her and her daughter, about the extortion received for me by the Argentine State, the media, the S.I.A, and the police, artists and personalities using Washington to extort me in 2010 years, in addition to the huge amount of media and internet media which had governmental and commercial ties with the United States.
Another fact is that he lives in Boston, where it is also the headquarters of the Patriots team, where Tom Brady plays. I tell you both that my case is like the movie filed and referred to. Boston from Spotlight, in that harassment and extortion on a case of pedophilia invented by the C.I.A., the Argentine government and the media by action and omission has not dismissed since 2010. In addition to counting as the family of my cousin Leonardo, video and legal notification to my paternal aunt Rosa Ramos and about her and her daughters about the extortion received from me by the Argentine State, the media, the C.I.A. and the politicians, artists and personalities, using Washington to extort me since 2010, in addition to the huge amount of media and internet. Media which have governmental and commercial ties with the United States.
As everyone knows, I am against how stupid American football is wearing the helmet that brings more problems to the player than solutions to players' health. That's why she said, and Tom, buy a helmet because you are going to collide with the chest of my whole being, Gustavo, with which is very certain that you are going to break your head, and that is what I gain for that all of you useless break your head against me. Look, wishes you, Gustavo, counsel of friend. I fuck him again.
As everyone knows, I am against how stupid American football is wearing the helmet that brings more problems to the players than solutions to their health. That's why Giselle and Tom buy a helmet. Because you are going to collide with the chest of my whole being, Gustavo, with which it is very certain that you are going to break your heads, and that is what I gain for that, all of you. Useless, break yours head against me. Luck wishes you, Gustavo, counsel of friend. Ya. I'm fucking again.
Now we go to withdraw the honor and leave them for someone who deserves them. I was wrong and I recognize this. To the other that come out in this video, it is a mistake. It is only for Giselle, Bo, and Washington. Don't lie. Gustavo and CTV. Goodbye. See you forever. Good.
Bueno, ahora pasamos a retirar la foto esta. Saludo a Carolina Herrera, a la hija y a la madre.
Now we go to withdraw the honors
si no
and leave
demuestra
them for
animosidad en
someone who
contra,
deserves them.
la seguimos queriendo.
I was wrong and I recognize it. To the others that come out in this video, it is a mistake. It is only for Giselle.
Y ahora ponemos en el lugar de eso
Long live Gustavo and CTD.
Bye, Gigi. Las modelos que se quieran bajar, bájense, porque nadie está obligado. Ninguna de ustedes están obligadas. Así que bájense, así que díganle a sus empleadores que las bajen, ¿se entiende? Yo no me voy a morir por una modelo, si me hace una muequita, no me hace una muequita, me hace un faquio o me tira un beso, no me voy a morir. Así que esto es más importante, ganar esta pelea es más importante que cualquier cosa. Así que Washington lo deja bien en claro que es importante. Así que hace las constantes, pushing a mi personalidad, así que lo deja bien en claro. Así que todas son libres. Hay un problema de la libertad de opinión y cometer delito, ¿ven? Gigi puede opinar lo que ella quiera. Su risita puede ser la opinión que ella más se les cante. Pero hay diferencia entre opinar y cometer delitos, ¿entiendes, no? Sean inteligentes, no sean bobas. The issue that I am wearing is only the issue of Argentine basketball team. I fucking get it,